Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to The Dig. I am Brian, and I am here with Boston Low, with Maggie Rogers, and with my Empire Strikes Back mug of coffee. This is coffee number 3, as I'm making my way through The Dig. Hopefully everyone out there is having a good day today. Hopefully you're enjoying the playthrough of The Dig. Hopefully you enjoyed the podcast episode all about The Dig, because that was awesome to put together. And it's been really fun getting back playing this game with everyone, getting back into this world. You know, going through the puzzles, scratching your head, being like, what were they thinking on these puzzles? But I love the story. I love the way that it looks. It's so fun. So let's go ahead and carry on. So in the last one, we basically made our way to the alien guy, right? We revived him, Maggie talked to him, and he's shown us how to get the pieces for this machine, although he has warned us not a great idea to use it. So possibly that's true, but we're going to go and see if we can figure out where these pieces are. So we are here. We are making our way back out of this spot right here. And we are going to be making our way to the cathedral spire, I believe. Is that right? Nope. Actually, before we make our way to the cathedral spire, we actually need to go to the map spire. He gave us that key to look at the map. That's going to show us what we need to take with us to the cathedral spire, back to the machine. So we're going to need to do that. Still need to get our piece of the machine, and then we'll be good to go. So let's head on in to the map room. Right there it is. Alright, so let's take a look at this rod that he gave us. The creator's engraving. So we've got, those are really hard to see, kind of. We've got a blue diamond, blue square, and blue circle. Okay. Blue diamond. All the way through these colors here. Blue diamond. A blue square. And I believe a blue circle. Let's see if that does the trick. And there it is. Let's see what the vision says. Okay.
So that's where the part is.
That is where the part is. I would assume he gave us the right code. Maggie, calm down. Alright, so we are going to go then to that little beach area that we found before. Oh, nope, don't go that way. We are going to make our way back through. Maggie probably doesn't want to go this way, to be honest, because this is where she got captured, oops, by that spider guy. And if I was her, I wouldn't want to go back there either, but Maggie is a professional after all. I think I called her Maggie Rogers at the beginning. Maggie Rogers is pretty excellent. Oh, there's that spider guy up there in the top corner. That's great. Let's get out of here ASAP.
This place is as creepy as the forest behind my house when I was
Her name is Maggie Robbins. Maggie Rogers is a musical performer who's excellent, on a side note, so there you go. Yeah, so we're heading out to the beach area. It's a place we have not been yet. We saw it there. It's right through this door here. Like Maggie's just like, nah, I'm good over here.
Maggie, come on across.
Okay. There it is.
I wish I knew what's going to happen when I get this piece back in place.
Nothing good, I know that. Alright, there you go. Nice little oceanside, little beach, little secluded area. Be a good place to come hang out, I guess, after we get all these puzzles solved, maybe. But I think we're actually just trying to make our way back home, so let's get out of here before that spider guy has any ideas. Alright. Nope, I don't really want to go to the tram. Just kidding. Okay, now we can go to the cathedral spire. Now that we have our eye piece. Which is good. We need the eye, and we need 2 life crystals. So let's go ahead, head to the cathedral spire. We'll get that eye piece put in there. See what we can learn about that. Lab. Not a very good support structure for this walkway, to be honest, but these 2 don't care. Oh man. Brink's here to blow up our spot.
Where have we been?
You said you didn't want to talk to us. The heck?
All of them. Right now. Come on, Brink. How many crystals can one man use?
Not for me, you fools. I need them for my machine. For science. Research. Give them to me!
Machine? What are you talking about?
I'm through talking! I'm not going to let anybody stand between me and the greatest scientific achievement in history.
I only have these few crystals left, Brink, but I'll be glad to share some of them if you want.
All of them! You didn't share anything, Lo. I took them! And it's a good thing you didn't fight me. I would have killed you to get these.
Dang.
You would have tried.
You two will be nothing but a footnote in the annals of my achievements.
He didn't damage the machine part, did he?
I don't think so. I think it's still good to go. Let's see. There it is. Let's see, does this fit in there?
It fits, but the machine still doesn't work. Did the alien lie to us?
No, he didn't lie to
Does
us.
the machine need something else?
Yeah, look at these 2 empty slots right here. Gotta get some more life
I
crystals.
guess I'll take this with me.
Now, the bad news is that there aren't any more. Because Brink took them all. So that's bad. So we need to go get some. So we're going to go back to where he has been hanging out. Maggie, you're going to want to come with me, please. Or you can just stay down there. She's like, that's awfully high up there to go. I'll just wait. Alright, yeah, hopefully everyone's been enjoying this playthrough. If you've not played the dig for a long time, it's been really fun going back and playing it, but definitely let me know if you played it recently or if you play this periodically on Steam. I might have to put it into rotation. I do play Full Throttle probably the most regularly, and then I'll play through Grim Fandango every once in a while. But with this and kind of the practice run I gave myself on this were the first times I'd played it since, I don't know, probably like 1996 or something like that. So, yeah, yeah, it's been a lot of fun going back into it. So hopefully you've enjoyed the playthrough and seeing the characters and story and all that stuff. So, okay, so we are here at our spires. We're at the cathedral spire right now. We need to go over to the tomb spire, I think, because that is where Brink is. Is that right? That's right? Yes, I think. Okay. So we're going to head over there. See what this knucklehead's up to.
Get away from here! I won't let you break my life crystal machine!
Calm down.
We don't want to break anything.
I'm trying to help you out.
My machine isn't working yet. Yes, gloat if you want to.
That's because
I
you need this
studied all the
part.
inscriptions. Maggie's not the only one who can decipher strange languages. I followed the plans I found, but there's still something missing, and without it the machine won't work. So if you think you can steal my life crystals again, Commander Lowe, think again. I'll kill you first, and believe me, no one will ever revive you.
Actually, you robbed me twice, and I only robbed you once. So you're still one ahead.
Don't joke with me!
Don't joke with him, Boston.
Yeah, don't poke the bear. This guy's a little unhinged, so don't want to be messing about too bad. Alright, so here's this machine here, looking pretty good.
What are you doing here? I have no need for your help.
Is that true? Is that true? Let's see about sticking the eyepiece inside of this thing.
My work is very important. You can't possibly understand what I'm doing here. I don't want that. It's just another artifact.
Brink, this is important. I think I know what piece is missing from your machine.
How can you know anything about this? You're not a scientist. You're just a strutting tin soldier.
I think it's the same piece that the eye generator needed. I think it's the key to all this technology. The alien inventor hid it because without it, none of the machines he considers dangerous will work.
Why would the creator of life crystals think they were dangerous?
Because the crystals make you feel so good that they take over your life. All you care about is getting more of them. He said it was the second worst mistake he'd made.
And the worst mistake?
The eye.
So you and Maggie, you keep telling me I'm crazy. But you plan to make an even worse mistake.
It's got you
I'll
there.
make you a deal, Brink.
Yes, like the deal you made before. I keep my part, but you go back on it.
I didn't go back on it. I just wanted to talk about it with you first.
No deals with liars and thieves.
Brink,
That's
you
fair.
need what I have to make your machine work. But if it works, then you'll have plenty of life crystals, right? You could share them with us and it wouldn't cost you anything, right?
If you have the missing parts, yes.
That's my deal. Your machine, my part. 50-50 on the life crystals.
I know you plan to cheat me.
We won't even come near the machine when it's running. You divide up the life crystals.
Then what's to stop me from keeping them all?
Because I am trained as a military man, Brink. And if I ever actually decide to fight you, I don't care how strong and healthy you are. You will lose. And then I will take them all. Got it?
Get your missing parts and put it in my machine.
All right,
Even
Boston.
liars and thieves can borrow. bargain as long as they watch each other very carefully.
True enough. Alright, let's do it.
I just don't know how yet to link them up.
In it goes.
It fits perfectly. This is how the aliens designed the life crystal machine to work.
Nothing's happening.
Yes, it is. It's vibrating. Be patient. Who knows how fast it's supposed to work? We'll just have to wait.
Suits me fine. We'll split them 50-50, right?
Of course.
Right on.
50-50. Look, there's one. And another.
2.
Is that all? Just 2? I need more than 2.
I don't know about that, Brink, but it's a sure thing I need more than 1. You still have all the crystals you stole from me and every other place on these islands.
Don't touch them!
50-50, you said, Brink. Well, you must have hundreds of life crystals. It's not even 50-50 if I take these 2.
I knew you were a liar and a cheat.
Pretty sneaky,
You
Boston.
weren't gonna let me have even one of these.
I'll make the machine even better. It will produce more.
Not till we're gone, it won't. I need that machine part to run the eye generator.
You will take nothing from this machine, you lying thief!
Once the eye is working, you can either come back with us to Earth, or you can stay here, take the part out of the eye generator, and put it back in your own machine. Just have a little patience.
Okay, so we got our 2 crystals that we need to power the machine, so we can go ahead and take our eye part out of there now.
No!
And Brink's gonna frig out.
My machine is stopping! You've wrecked my machine! You're a dead man!
Brink, please. We don't have to fight. You can have the part back after we're done with it.
Everything you say is a lie!
Maggie, tell him.
If you say a word, Maggie, I'll kill you too!
Brink, don't make me hurt you.
You won't hurt me when you're dead!
Dang. You tackle Maggie like that. What's up with that? Whoa.
Brink! Oh, Maggie, please believe me. I didn't want to hurt him. I didn't want him dead.
It wasn't Brink who died here. Brink died when he fell down the hole when we first arrived. What just fell over the cliff was someone else. Someone alien. Created by those death crystals.
Mm-hmm.
Maggie, are we making an even worse mistake? By activating the eye?
Yes.
Staying in this world any longer than we have to, that's the worst mistake we could make. We've got to do anything we can to survive.
But what if we die trying?
Don't you get it, Boston? This place is worse than death. I'd rather die than stay here.
Well, alright then. Okay. Okay, so we've got our 2 life crystals. I'm gonna grab another one, because we'll need that if we want to have the bad ending, which I'll probably put on the end of the playthrough, so. Okay. Now we have a couple of crystals. Take our eyepiece back. And now we can... Oh, is there another one? Might as well grab it too. Why not? Okay. Spore. Unfortunately, Brink didn't make it. Fell off a cliff. Bad news. But we're ready now to fire up the eye, and maybe we can get out of here. Alright, so we are heading to the Cathedral Spire, because that is where the machine is. Gonna make this long walk all the way down, and then we have to make it all the way back up.
It's a row of crystalline devices.
Okay, well, let's do it. So we've got our eyepiece here.
The alien was right. This thing has already killed one of us. But it's back in place.
Back in place. Alright, so there we go with a crystal. And another crystal.
Brink died for.
Okay, and that should be enough to power us up. You can see our console there is glowing green now. So let's go take a look at that.
It's a row of crystalline devices.
Okay, so we got that. Let's keep heading up. I think Maggie's still up top here. There's some more controls. Check those out.
I don't know how to work these controls.
I don't either. Let's go talk to Maggie. Maybe she knows how to do it.
Robbins. You're the one who read the alien books. What exactly happens when we turn it on with enough life crystals in it?
It would have taken me years to read everything, Boston. And I didn't understand half of what I read. But there's no doubt that this machine is dangerous. The alien warned us it might cost us more than we expected.
What does that mean?
It might mean that just turning on the machine might kill us.
You mean he booby-trapped the thing?
I mean that the machine may draw on more than life crystals. It may drain the life out of whoever uses it.
Then I'm running the controls.
Don't be absurd. It might do nothing, too. Or it could kill whoever isn't at the controls. I just want to tell you.
No goodbyes. We're gonna make it home together, Maggie.
I'm not sentimental, Boston. I wasn't going to say goodbye. I just want you to promise me something.
After you saw me break every promise I made to Brink, you want me to make another one to you?
What happened with Brink couldn't be helped, Boston. I know you'll keep your word with me.
Voice of reason.
What's the promise?
If I die and you live, don't use any life crystals on me. Don't revive me. Do you understand?
Are you sure?
I saw what Brink became. I don't want that to happen to me. You wouldn't be saving Maggie Robbins. You'd be creating a monster with my memories, my face. Don't do it. Promise me.
I promise, Maggie. And vice versa, okay?
All right.
And now you tell me the truth about
All
something,
right.
Maggie. Are you sure you didn't find out somewhere that something bad happens to the person at the controls of this machine?
Boston, I don't know any more than you do about what will happen when I switch this thing on.
If that's a lie, I'm gonna be really ticked off, Maggie.
Yeah, I know. Here we go.
Okay. There she goes. Turning these things on.
It's stuck. I'll have to pry it open.
Be careful.
Oh, Maggie.
Ah!
Maggie! Maggie, you liar. You knew this would happen.
The eye.
It worked. The eye is restored.
Worth it then. Go home.
Maggie.
Oh my gosh, Maggie. What did you do? You're supposed to be careful. Alright, so Maggie is there. So, right now at this point, you have the option you can give her a life crystal, which will bring her back to life, which she asked you not to do, or you can not bring her back to life, right? You can honor her wishes there. So, I'm going to save this, because I'm going to come back and show the bad ending by giving her the life crystal. But we're just gonna leave her, right? She told us not to do it. We're gonna keep our word to Maggie. Right, we're gonna do right by her and head on out, so we can go over here. We can get into this little sphere and see if it'll take us home. Let's find out. Oh, well, that's not great. Okay, look at that.
I should have known the inventor would have one more trick up his sleeve.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so what are we going to do? We're going to turn that off. And this poor little guard dog's going to plummet to a little dip.
That was the inventor's last chance to stop me. I will get out into Space-Time 6. I will bring the people of this place back home, and they will build me a starship that will take me back to Earth.
Absolutely. Okay, so now we can turn our bridge back on. There's no crazy guard dog on there to chomp on us as we go. All right, let's head on over and get out of here. The eye, there it is.
I guess this is the real test.
I guess
Can a
so.
practical guy from Earth do what all the builders of this place failed to do? Can I go into Space-Time 6 and still find my way back to reality? Only one way to find out.
I mean, really, to be honest, you know, without Maggie and, you know, even without Luke or Brink, we wouldn't be here at this point by now. So, yeah, so credit where credit is due, but here it is. This is the portal, so we're going to click that, and hopefully it's going to take us home.
It's beautiful. A guy could get lost here real easy. No, I'm not going any farther into this place. I'm staying here, where I can get back out again.
You are as strong as we hoped, human.
I can understand you.
In Space-Time 6, all living minds communicate perfectly. You stand at the doorway, human. You show us all the pathway back to life, to reality, to a place where we will someday die, yes, but we will have a life before we die.
There's a little
Every
rat guy.
past and future. I can see them all, but which one is real?
Which one is
Go
real?
back now, human. Take me home.
I like these little alien characters. They're pretty cool. I like their
My
little
people have
beard
their
thing.
bodies, their bones, their lives again. We owe you a great debt, Commander Lowe.
All I want, now that my friends are dead, is to go back to Earth and tell the story of how they died.
Why not let them tell their own story?
I wish.
You knew the way home, but I know all the other paths through time and space.
Wait, don't go back there.
Whoa!
I have brought you a gift.
Maggie. Frank. You're alive again.
We
Look
were
at
lost,
Brink.
but this being found us and led us back.
Maggie, I thought I'd lost you forever.
So you really didn't try to resurrect me with the crystals?
No,
Told me not to.
I promised you. And besides, what the crystals bring back from death, it wouldn't have been you.
I know, Boston. You kept your word. And yet, you did find a way to bring me back from death.
It wasn't me, but I'm glad you're here.
That's
And I'm
true.
free of the madness of the crystals, too. You did it, Lo.
No, it was our friend here.
No, the credit belongs to you.
That's right.
We once revered a great
Belongs to
inventor
all of us.
because he opened the door to unchanging eternity. But you opened the passageway back into true life.
All I am is a guy who wants to get back home.
Already my people are preparing a great crystal starship to take you there.
But we can come back, can't we?
You and any others who wish to come. You are a young people, strong and full of hope and passion. We have much to teach you, and you have much to share with us as well. There will be friendship between our species forever.
I hope you're right. Not all human beings are as, nice as us.
Oh, I know that. All young species are alike that way. But don't worry. If any of your people try to pick a fight, we'll mash them like bugs.
How
Wow.
reassuring.
The ship
Love
is
it.
almost ready. Go home and tell your people what has been accomplished here.
Telling the people, that's Maggie's job.
And getting us home, that was yours. You did it, Boston.
Thank you, Boston.
We all thank you, Boston Lowe.
Thank you, Boston. A little handshake. A little goodbye. All right, and away we go. Into the stars. All right. Well, there we go. Look at that. That is The Dig. So, yeah, that was really awesome there. Designed and directed by Sean Clark, based on a concept by Steven Spielberg, Scott Card, and Sean Clark. And Brian Moriarty, additional story. Okay, there you go. So we got the credits rolling here. That's pretty good. You want to hear a little bit more kind of about the credits? I talk about that in the podcast a little bit. But yeah, that was a ton of fun going back into. The Dig is wild. Playing it back now, you know, as an adult, you know, with like all of the help of the internet and everything, like I have no idea how I ever would have gotten through it as a kid. It must have taken me forever. I don't really remember the length of time that I played it, but I know it took me a super long time. Just going through trying to do those. I remember like being stuck on the little turtle shell puzzle just forever, like for days and weeks and I don't know, months probably. Just all that stuff's pretty wild. So yeah, but it was a really good time. Hopefully you all enjoyed the playthrough there. That is the good ending. So Maggie did not yell at us too bad for bringing her back to life. So that's good. We'll put the bad ending here on the end of this one. So gonna let these credits roll here. Pretty fun stuff. I love seeing all these names that you see, and you kind of see them on other projects and stuff like that. So coming through, got the cast there: Robert Patrick, T1000, Marie Weiss, Stephen Blum, Leilani Jones-Wilmore, David Lodge, James Garrett. Perfect. Got a couple of the voice actors doing double duty there. Darryl Farrell. Very nice. Oh, Clint Pajakian was the voice processing supervisor. That's fun. And all the other nice folks at Screen Music Studios. I wonder if that's still there. It's kind of fun. But yeah, this game is pretty wild. It is telling, I guess, kind of in the way of, knowing now, like going back and doing the research on it, that, it took, several years of development. So you can kind of tell, like, how it was, kind of pieced back together and, like older stuff, was brought in and stuff because, parts of it do feel dated. It's wild to, put this alongside of Full Throttle, and they both came out, the same year. Just, kind of what, like, the difference in polish was between the two. Very different games, both very fun, for sure. Yeah, I love that. I love the, like, the dual shade of blue. That's pretty cool there. Taylor Barra, very special to Randy Comazar. Finances and accounting, sales and manufacturing support. There you go. Yeah, all that stuff was good. My favorite part about the credits here is going to be coming up here in just a moment, because it does pay homage to all of the people that worked on it over the course of its life. So if you didn't listen to the podcast episode, there were 4 different people that were in charge of, producing the dig over the course of its life. So it, gives a little thank you to kind of everyone else. Gratuitous dig spinoffs. I don't know what that's all about. Yeah, the dig soundtrack. I'd really like to find a copy of that. It's really expensive to buy, like, secondhand on eBay or something like that. So. Okay, grateful thanks to the eternally patient. Yeah, I bet they were very eternally patient. Monkey, the incredible, lonely, drooling cat. There it is. Okay, so it goes so the dig passed. So Larry Ahern, Steve Arnold, Bradshaw, yeah, all those names there. So yeah, so you had Noah Falstein, you had Brian Moriarty. There you had Dave Grossman, kind of were the other ones that had worked on there, and then I had some additional thanks there, people that came in and helped along the way as well. And very special thanks to, of course, to George Lucas and to Steven Spielberg, the man with the idea for this whole thing to begin with. And just like that, the dig has come to an end. So there it is, the end of the dig. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that playthrough. Sit tight, because I'm going to show you the bad ending here. Okay, you got that creepy little spider there. For sure was a weird cut right there, because like that happens and it like boots you out of the game. It's like you're done playing the dig, put on something else. So that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to be switching gears here on the podcast, but before we do that, I got to show you the bad ending here. I'm going to cut around this a little bit so you can see the parts that are different. You don't have to watch the whole thing. So we're back here with Maggie. She is dead, unfortunately. She asked us not to put a life crystal on her, but we're going to anyway, so let's do it.
Oh no! Lo! I begged you!
Kind of dark for sure. But yeah, she did tell you she didn't want to be revived, so you only have yourself to blame, Boston. So yeah, so that's what she does if you revive her. And then you get a little bit of different dialogue here at the very end too. So let me show you that. Okay.
I have brought you a gift.
So we're back now. Maggie and Luger Brink are back again.
Brink, you're alive again.
We were lost, but this being found us and led us back.
Maggie, when you died, Man, I'm glad to see you.
I don't know if I'm glad to see you, Boston. You broke your promise to me.
I'm sorry. I just didn't want to go on without you.
But you knew that what the crystals bring back isn't life. It wasn't me.
But it's you now.
Yes. Well, yes, it is.
And I'm free of the madness of the crystals, too. You did it, Lo.
No, it was our friend here.
No, the credit belongs to you. We once revered a great inventor because he opened the door to unchanging eternity. But you opened the passageway back into true life.
All I am is a guy who wants to get back home.
Already my people are preparing...
Okay, so that is the bad ending there, where you revive
Can
Maggie.
come back, can't we?
There, she gets pretty salty with you, gives you a slap, rightfully so. I mean, you did make a promise that you betrayed, so understandable, but all is well that ends well. Everyone is fine. We're all going to go back home, and we're all going to talk about how much we loved playing the dig. So that is going to wrap it up here for this playthrough here of the dig. Hopefully you've enjoyed that. Hopefully you've enjoyed this month of Drink the Video Games with the dig deep dive podcast episode and the playthrough here. Next month we're going to be talking about it's going to be a little bit bigger of an episode, probably, maybe. It's a little overwhelming to be sure, but we're going to be talking about Maniac Mansion and its sequel, Day of the Tentacle. I'm going to try to play through both of those games and chat about them on the podcast. I haven't decided if I'm going to do just a podcast for Maniac Mansion and Day of the Tentacle together, if I'm going to separate them, do 2 episodes. I don't know yet for sure, so we'll see how that comes together. I'm going to start working on writing that this week, so that's what you have to look forward to next here on the channel. We'll be playing through both of those games. That's going to be a lot of fun. So want to thank you so much for hanging out with me, playing the dig, reminiscing, telling your stories about playing the dig, and, let me know what your most frustrating parts of the game were, what your favorite parts of the game were, and what your favorite LucasArts stuff is out there for sure. So thank you so much for joining me. My coffee is about gone, so I'm going to go ahead and sign off, just like Boston Low. So thank you so much, and we'll talk to you soon. Cheers.